action. Now the first section of the bunker will give you a layout of its construction with cannons and such, but most of the bunker is dedicated to the museum. So you'll see posters and props for some of the 200 plus TV projects that go overhead from the Jurassic movies. Fell off of the entrance and thinking after the exit. The bunker itself makes a big C shape, so we'll actually exit onto the same road that we enter on. You can see the train swinging ahead on my right hand side. The train winds do hit this side directly, so just be mindful, those of you wearing hats. If your hat goes flying off, we'll do our best to recover it. If it goes off the cliff, we'll wave as it goes by. I'm going to drop you off at the entrance. Please go directly into the bunker. Do not cross over to the ocean side. When you exit the bunker, then you can cross over, because I'll be there to direct traffic. We have a lot of vehicles that come through this area. So right up ahead where you see that bus, that's where you're going to exit at, and at that point you can cross over. Any large bags you want to take with you?
Oh, there's the T-Rex.
Oh! Probably too many we're trying to get in there so they put extra stuff.
I don't know.
Dinosaur. So, if you get a good picture of this, half decent Photoshop skills, combine the two photos, get your own scene from Jurassic World. I'll drop the gate. We'll be here about 4 minutes.
Dinosaur. They realize that the flock is behaving like a flock of birds evading a predator. Tim realizes they're flocking this way, so they start running down the hill. All the Gallimimus running with them. They run over to the log here, the left-hand side, diving under it and hiding behind it as the Gallimimus pass by. Now, just before the coast is clear, out comes a T-Rex grabbing one of the Gallimimus. Lexi's horrified. Tim is excited. And what we're going to do, family, is I'm going to turn the truck around, drop the gate, we're going to walk over to the log, and we're going to do 2 pictures. One in front of the log, the other, I'm going to have you go behind the log, and I've got a little T-Rex friend of mine that I'm going to make look like he's about to eat you and your family. Make for great photos. If at the end anyone wants to do individual shots, you want to feed your loved one to a T-Rex, we can make that happen. Get creative. I'm all for it.
Next time. Oh jeez, I almost ate it.
Are you videoing?
Yep. Wow.
Carlos, we're up here.
Zach and Gray, the 2 brothers, get into the gyrosphere, launching off into the jungle. Now, as soon as they leave, the operator gets a call from security that the Indominus Rex has escaped. He's got to shut the ride down. He scrambles to look for his manual, trying to figure out what to do. He's got hundreds of people in line waiting to get on the ride. He has to tell them, sorry folks, the ride's closed. You have to get back on the monorail and get back to safety. They're upset to hear that. No one wants to be told that after they've been waiting for hours, the ride's closed. So they start to murmur and get upset with him, and he digs deep down, and anyone that's ever worked retail can empathize with the operator as he goes, come on guys, I just work here.
Exactly.
Now the 2 holes here indicate where the brothers got into the gyrosphere. That was just a chassis. There was no glass. That was all special effects. Because the film, a big glass ball, would have reflected too much. But one of the unique things though is that when they were done filming, they offered to leave the chassis with us for the low price of $1 million. We said no thanks. Take that back to Universal Studios. Now, if you remember the bunkers that you saw earlier in our tour from World War II era, at our next couple stops, we'll see some more bunkers that were used in the movies. The difference is going to be the materials used. Most of these movie sets are built with temporary materials. Like these other bunkers you'll see after this are made with styrofoam, glass, or chicken wire, or plywood. Now, the one exception we did make was this structure here. So you notice it is an actual concrete platform with the wood structure and the glass panels on top. That's because, one, we knew we wanted to keep this for the tour, but also this area here and the one I pointed out from Jumanji, both have been used as wedding venues.
Wow.
If you have a small group of that in the background. Now, for the next few minutes, if you guys want, this corner here is the sweet spot for pictures with the mountain and the ocean in the background. I'm happy to help pick those up too.
Off-road.
They told us to go back.
I'm just worried that you're not getting the full Jurassic World experience. Buried materials. This won't be a stop for us, but it'll be on your right-hand side. See if you can see those materials: styrofoam, plaster, chicken wire, and plywood. What this bunker is going to be is the entrance in Fallen Kingdom, where Claire and Franklin go in to try to reset the system so they can track down Blue and the I-Rex. I'll continue our storytelling after we pass through this area.
Oh, sick. Oh, there's a raptor in it.
Oh.
Who's not the T-Rex? But you can't make out what it is that's down the dark tunnel until a little bit of lava drips through, dripping down and illuminating the baryonyx dinosaur. That's the one with the big crocodile mouth that starts chasing. As it's chasing them around the control room, they're looking frantically around for an escape. Claire sees a hatch above them and a ladder just out of reach. And she yells to Franklin to toss her over the office chair. He tugs it away from the baryonyx that gets hit by a little bit of lava, throws it over to Claire, who starts making it up her way up the ladder and then to the hatch. She starts working on the hatch, trying to knock it loose. Franklin following up right behind her. Halfway up the ladder gives way, sliding all the way back down to ground level. Franklin almost face to face with the baryonyx again, as he screams, scurrying back up the ladder to get to safety. Thankfully, before the baryonyx can get any closer to them, Claire manages to get the hatch open. They both escape up to safety, closing the hatch right on the baryonyx. And before they can take a sigh of relief, the volcano begins to erupt. Now, where they escape out of the bunker we passed is actually down here on the left-hand side. So this is the top of the bunker that we just passed. The circular hatch on top is where Claire and Franklin exit out. The volcano on our right side begins to erupt. That was played by Chris Pratt. Is running down the hill, followed by a stampede of dinosaurs. He yells at them to run. They begin running all the way down the hill. Now, during the time that they were filming this, they actually bought out all the tours so that they could film in private. What they did not buy out, though, was the zip line, which is across the way, that green shack with the trucks across the way. Now, they were watching as Chris Pratt's running up and down this hill all day. He filmed that scene like 16 times to get it right.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to make our way down to the bottom of the hill where we're going to get a better view of how that scene was filmed. Inside, you can take pictures of the raptor. You can get inside the cage and take pictures with the raptor. The only thing I ask is that we don't try to ride the raptor. Someone else did, and now she doesn't have a tail.
Right.
If you missed your opportunity to get a picture of that Pinzera Jeep, once you get a picture of the time, and then we'll put it in photos.
I want to guide your attention up to the mountain here. You see the highest peak here up top, and then the one to the left that has that little U shape in it. In your mind, if you build a scene of that, that's the part that gets blown apart of the movie. So you rock and roll shooting across the sky. It's going clear and Franklin gather up with his boat. Down there, the stampede of dinosaurs going through another fallen tree, sending chunks of it flying out. You'll see these big chunks of it right here. It's all styrofoam. Some of the bunkers we saw earlier in our tour, but on closer inspection,
It's wooden.
now we have some great photo opportunities here, and we'll divide and conquer. We've got the Raptor here. We have the 10,000 volt sign if you need to charge your phone. If you want to take a picture from this angle towards the Raptor and you can get up onto the 4th rung of the ladder, you can probably get your ankle right on the Raptor's tongue.
out of here. You gotta get out of here. Now, right now.
This is epic. Oh, this is good.
Control her temperature, and dug out her own tracker. And one by one, she takes out the entire team. Well, let's see where she escaped from, family. This is the Indominus Rex attic.
Oh, sick. Oh my gosh.
Now, this is going to be the last stop on our tour, so let me kind of point out what's all going to explore here. We have raptors in the cage on the right, raptors in the open on the left. The observation deck up on the right-hand side is accessed by a stairway on the back side of the wall. So you can go up there. There's pictures and posters from the movies.